It seems like there's always somebody out there who's just willing to twist your words around to create drama. And if you've noticed, which I'm sure you have, the types of people that do this are either somebody that's threatened by you, somebody who's been rejected by you, or somebody who's in competition with you. It's never really somebody who is healthy, balanced, and aligned. It's never really somebody who's self-aware. It's usually somebody who's hiding and very comfortable with projecting their emotions out onto somebody else. So what I'm being shown is that there's somebody around you who recently tried to drag your name, smear your name, because you kicked up within them some type of unresolved emotion. You kicked up something in them about feeling rejected. Whether it's you rejected them because you saw their character just wasn't in alignment with who you are, or whether they were rejected by somebody else and never, you kicked up something, some type of insecurity or unresolved emotion in them that made them want to punish you. And so they dragged your name. They portrayed you as somebody who was doing something inappropriate, or somebody who had negative intentions, ill intentions, or scandalous intentions, because they wanted other people to attack you. So it's like they wanted to keep their hands clean and have somebody else attack you, and they figured, oh, you'll never find out that it was actually them. Like, you'll never find out. But here's the thing about operating at a high level of consciousness. There are no secrets. God always shows you who's behind the scenes doing all the dirty work. God shows you who's being used as pawns. God shows you who's behind it all. Like, God allows you access to this information. When you're operating at a high level of consciousness, you can extract whatever information you want out of manifest creation. You have access to it because you've worked to get to the level where you can be trusted to utilize that information in a proper way, not in a way that's going to hurt people or whatever. And that's the difference between you and these other people. They like, the theme coming through is like, people just want to punish you. People just want to hurt you because you don't give them what they want. They seek to retaliate. And that right there, seeking to retaliate, is when they're being influenced by lower frequencies and like the dark side. You know, because when you're feeling angry or vulnerable in some way, that's like the temptation or the ability to make those types of choices is easier, you know? Like when you're feeling vulnerable in some way, that's when these lower frequencies see an opportunity to come in and try to persuade you to work against yourself or to hurt somebody else. I mean, hurting somebody else is ultimately working against yourself, because you create so much negative karma when you set out to intentionally hurt someone else. And there are people who do things unconsciously, but what I'm seeing was that these are very conscious choices. These are very intentional acts. They're not like, oopsie, oopsie. It's like somebody's like, gets pissed off, they get triggered about something, and they're like, I'm gonna punish you. And then they do stuff to try to punish you. And so, okay, the reason why this is coming up is because the person who recently tried to punish you by dragging your name is regretting this, because they are receiving some type of instant karma that has to do with a very important relationship to them. You see, while they were trying to punish you and turn somebody against you, they were missing some very real facts that were being presented to them about how someone else was playing them. And it's almost like So it's almost like what I'm seeing is like this person that tried to punish you has a partner, and they used this partner, they tried to turn this partner against you to attack you, not realizing that this partner is actually doing some really shady things behind their back. And so by them, this person trying to punish you, what they did was they like sped up some type of karma or some type of truth disclosure in this life. And now both of these people who were both in the wrong are receiving something really difficult. And they're like, oh, I shouldn't have messed with you. Because they're really realizing that it's not like you did anything to them, but it's like your energy in and of itself is not to be messed with. And anybody who tries to come up against you really experiences some kickback from God, from, like the karma situation that gets set up. Because it's not like God's actually doing things. It's just like the way that these systems are set up. What you put out is what you get back. So when people put out negative intentions and malice towards you, they get back some negative intention and malice towards them. And what's interesting is that the person that tried to punish you used somebody who was actually doing something to punish them, and it all exploded in their face. Oh, what tangled webs we weave when first we practice to deceive. Some people just need like some really hard lessons to learn right from wrong. And I'm seeing that somebody, this person's going through like a really difficult lesson. Their world is about to fall apart and everything that they've built is about to come crumbling down. All because they sought to punish you. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Now, I see you were affected by it, but not so affected by it that it influenced you or set you back in any way. It was almost like, oh, another person who's trying to project their own emotion on me and make me the villain. Like, been there, done that. So you've been through so many experiences where people try to villainize you for their own shortcomings or their own mistakes or their own unresolved feelings. Well, and it's like, in the end, you always prevail because you're in alignment. You're not doing scandalous things. Like, you are an incredibly authentic person and you're very honest and direct. Like, I see that you're the type of person, like, if you miss somebody, you're going to tell them, I miss you. If you're thinking about somebody, you're going to tell them, I'm thinking about you. And if you don't like something, you're going to tell them, I don't like that. Please don't do that again. And like, you're able to communicate your true feelings, but this gets misconstrued so often because you're operating around people who just do not have that ability. They do not know how to be authentic. They do not know how to take things seriously. They do not know how to be direct. And it's taken practice for you to get to this point. And a lot of refinement for you to get to this point where you can stand in truth and authenticity while still being respectful and understanding and compassionate to others. And so by that, you are such a leader. You set such a lovely example. I mean, people don't like it. They don't like it. They try to push against it, just try to like work hard to prove like you were this or you were that. But your energy speaks for itself. Your energy speaks for itself. People can tap into your energy or come up into your field and receive your energy and know that you are in alignment. I see that you're not really affected by this situation, but that this is going to come back around. It's going to come back around with this person who's going to try to make it right with you. I mean, you already know that this person doesn't deserve a seat at your table, does not have a place in your life. And in fact, they it's like if they do come back to try to make it right, it's because they see an opportunity with you that would like, that's like self-satisfying, that would like promote themselves in some way. Like they're an opportunistic type of person. But you ain't falling for none of that. You can see things, the situations very clearly. You understand why people are doing the things that they do. And while it might sting, it might hurt, and sometimes you might be frustrated, like, for real, still, this is still going on. You have the tools to navigate it in a way that allows you to remain authentic and aligned. And I love that about you. You are really special to this world. You have a lot of really beautiful gifts, and your energy is powerful, but you're really humble, and you're a really kind and compassionate, empathic person. You're a very loving person. Sometimes because you are so genuinely loving, people misconstrue this. They feel threatened by it. But the people who deserve a place in your life, they see you for who you are, and they appreciate you. Okay, so keep being yourself, keep doing you. Don't worry about these like people. They still have a lot to learn. Like in terms of spiritual evolution or just evolution of consciousness, they're just, are they even in the game? I don't even know at this point. Hopefully they are, because I feel like they have a lot riding on the line. But as far as you're concerned, just keep doing you. That's all, you know, that's all you got to do. Keep being yourself, your authentic self. I love that about you. God loves that about you. And it really does make a difference. I know it's tough to come up against people who are so small-minded and looking to create drama all the time, but I guess it's like, that's the cost. It's the cost. But I see like you can still maintain your peace nonetheless, and that's what's important. So keep doing that. I love you so much. I hope you have a really beautiful day. God cherishes you endlessly. Don't you ever forget that. Okay? I'll talk to you soon.